Hi everybody, this is Lisa with Fofucha Dolls, and today I'm going to show you how to do texture for your Fofucha doll using a wood burner tool. It's a wood burner pen. You could find this at your local craft store, and it comes with different types of tips. I'm going to use the cone tip today. Right now it's disconnected. I do urge you to please use caution when you're using this. This is a very, very hot tool. Do not try to do this around small children. Please be very careful. And if you're over 14, I recommend that you please have adult supervision. You can use this on your foam sheet. It actually gives it a very beautiful effect on your foam. See, the key to working foam is heat. So this wood burner tool will work wonderful on the foam sheet. If you could see, I'm going to put the doll up closer. If you actually touch it, you feel texture. And it gives a nice dark shading. And this is wonderful for this type of hair if you want to give your doll bangs and add a little more dimension and volume. The wood burner tool is definitely the way to go, and I highly recommend it. So I'm going to plug it in and start to warm it up so I can show you what I do. And we're gonna end up getting this type of effect. See, this is my stripper foam. So I'm going to warm it up. I didn't want to warm it up because it's very hot until I was ready to use it. So just give me 1 minute and let me start plugging it in. All right, I'm going to turn it on, and it's just a matter of moments before it gets nice and hot. I'm going to place it a little further away from me. Like I said, you have to be very careful when you're handling this wood burner tool. I'm going to grab my foam sheet, grab a foam sheet, grab a ruler, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. I do recommend you use a metal ruler. So for the supplies, you're going to need your wood burner tool, a foam sheet, a metal ruler, also an iron, a pair of scissors, and your glue gun. Right now it's still not warm enough. I'm not touching directly. You should not touch it. I just kind of get a feel to see if it's warm just by feeling the heat in the palm of my hand. But you definitely do not want to touch that tip. It's extremely hot. So let's just give it a couple more seconds. While that warms up, I do want to show you, this is what the strip looks like. I even tried to sign my name with it because I thought it was so neat. But this is what it will look like once you're done passing that tool across your foam sheet. Okay. All right, we're ready. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your ruler and your foam sheet, and you're going to just, I don't have an exact measurement. I would recommend you just gauge it on your own. Definitely I would do less than 1/4 of an inch. Definitely less than that. What I do is I'm just going to align it to the sheet, and I'm just going to run it through. Just run it through as quickly as you can. And right there, as I ran it through, you see, I got the actual line. And I will run it through again. I just keep moving my ruler down, and I will run it one more time. And I keep repeating the process over and over until I get my sheet completely full of lines. So I'll keep doing this quickly to show you. Now it's not an exact science, and it doesn't have to be perfectly measured line between line. There's no need for that. Remember, these dolls are handcrafted, and this is just a neat idea to give some dimension to her hair. And then I just keep running it through. Keep running it through. Definitely use a metal ruler. I don't recommend you use a plastic ruler because this tip is extremely hot once again. So use a metal ruler. And you see, I'm getting full lines and dimensions. So you get the idea. The idea is to fill up the entire sheet. That way you have plenty of hair to work on. I'm going to turn off my wood burner tool. Remember, it was the cone tip that I used, and I do recommend I use other type of tips and just play around, just absolutely play around with the foam. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to disconnect it, and I'm going to show you now how to just cut a strip, because mainly what I did is I just cut a strip here for her bangs. See, this is her bangs. I'm going to remove this stick just so we could stand her, so you could just get a better view. And I love this because her bangs look like they're actual real bangs. This is great if you're doing a very particular doll. I know there's a doll out there called Gorgeous that a lot of ladies have asked me about, and definitely this could probably give you the effect you want on black hair. Just play with the craft tool, that wood burning tool, and you could get this effect too. So I'm going to cut a strip. And we're gonna curl it. So what I do is I cut all the way across, and then I go half, cut it half. There we go. I'm going to run my iron through it. I'm not going to use fabric right now. I'm just gonna do the tip of it really quick. And I'm going to do the tip of it because I want to curl it. But I'm going to just run it through. You see how it starts to curl up? Run it through really quick. Perfect. And I got an actual chopstick. And I'm just going to curl it a little bit more while it's still warm. It's not terribly hot, it's just warm. And then I get the curl. I get the perfect little curl. And then what you do is you just continue to glue down. So I'm going to get my glue gun. I have too many hot things around here, so I don't want to get burned. Let me get my glue gun really quick. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to glue this tip. And we can place this here. I'm going to place this one right here. And I'm going to add a little more glue to this side. And there you go. Our doll is looking good. I'm going to push this back and see. You keep repeating the process, and you're going to have her hair fuller and all around. And you could cover all the imperfections with just additional strands of hair. And there you have it. I'm going to fill her all up. And check out my website. You'll see my finished doll at fofuchadolls.com. And I hope this tip will be great and practical for you. And thank you so much for watching my channel. And stay tuned for more additional tips. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.